My name is Gloria Idihozo. I'm a third year PhD student in the International Health and Sustainable Development Department. Originally born and raised in Rwanda. My current project is a project on neglected tropical diseases, which are diseases that mostly affect the poor and are often preventable through different measures and different solutions. I am much more involved in a disease called podoconiosis, which is a non-infectious disease that is as a result of long-term occupational exposure to volcanic and alkaline soil. In Rwanda, it affects mostly farmers, male and female farmers, but the data had been showing us for several years that women are more susceptible to the disease. It's a disease that's easily preventable through wearing footwear. And so the project wanted to find out, why is there this discrepancy between men and women, and what can we do about it? The first phase showed us that there were indeed gender differences in access to farming boots. Majority of the farming boots on the market, the local market, were heavy and they were in bigger sizes, so they weren't fit for women to wear. And we also realized there were cultural aspects to wearing farming boots. For instance, a lot of women were reporting that if they wear boots, because of how expensive they are, the community automatically assumes that they're cheating on their husbands because they're wondering where they got the money to afford the boots from. There were also backlash with women reporting that it's abnormal for women to wear boots. And so even if they wear them in the farm or outside of the farm, they're going to be made fun of by other women. And the last major aspect we realized was that women did not have the decision-making power to purchase boots, even if they had money that they were earning through their farming activities. So the household decision-making dynamics were making it harder for women to buy the boots, and so they had to seek permission, and oftentimes the family needs and household needs took precedence over the women's ability to buy protective measures. We asked the women, well, if we could design a boot that fits your needs, what would it look like? So they gave us ideas, the length, we looked at the functionality, we looked at the inner of the inside of the boot, what kind of material do they want to see. And together with these women, we designed a prototype, a farming boot prototype. We had to go through several iterations because no first product is perfect. But at the sixth time, we got it right. And we worked with an organization called Do Hope. Do Hope is an NGO that works to promote women leaving sex work by equipping them with skills in making jewelry, making shoes, and then providing them with employment. So we worked with them to manufacture over 180 farming boots, and we delivered this farming boots to the communities, to the women, and gave them a chance to test it. But I feel it's important to say, because it was a gender project, no gender project would work if you don't include men, especially because a lot of research also shows that including men in the process could help them not just in demystifying some of the gender norms that communities have, but also in using them as allies to promote more gender inclusive and gender transformative interventions. And so we delivered them to both men and women, gave them an opportunity to test the boots, and then went back and did some rounds of feedback on what they want to see improve in the boots. But also we wanted to also see if anything has changed. And by that I mean, when we were doing the distribution of the boots, we worked with an organization called Heart and Soul Africa, HASA for short. And HASA is the only organization that provides podoconiosis care in Rwanda. And so we worked with them to do an education campaign that looked at what is podoconiosis, how is it prevented, and what are some of the gender factors that make it harder for women to prevent podoconiosis. And so when we were delivering the boots, we also did community sensitization campaigns. And so we wanted to understand if those had had an impact on perceptions related to shoe wearing, perceptions related to women wearing boots in the community. And I just finished analyzing those transcripts, and I'm really happy to say that we are seeing some changes. I mean, with behavior change, it takes time. I know a lot of the gender norms and practices will take time to address, but I was happy to see women farmers saying they felt empowered, they felt proud, and that they were happy to be part of a project that allowed them to share ideas on how they could be part of the solutions to some of the health issues that they face.